Is that how we lived then? But we lived as usual. Everyone does, most of the time. Whatever is going on is as usual. Even this is as usual now. We lived as usual by ignoring. Ignoring isn't the same as ignorance. You have to work at it. Nothing changes instantaneously. In a gradually heating bathtub, you'd be boiled to death before you knew it. There were stories in the newspapers, of course, corpses in ditches or the woods, bludgeoned to death or mutilated, interfered with, as they used to say. But they were about other women, and the men who did such things were other men. None of them were the men we knew. The newspaper stories were like dreams to us, bad dreams dreamt by others. How awful, we would say. And they were. But they were awful without being believable. They were too melodramatic. They had a dimension that was not the dimension of our lives. We were the people who were not in the papers. We lived in the blank white spaces at the edges of print. It gave us more freedom. We lived in the gaps between the stories. Throughout this exhibit, I've brought together clips from science fiction series Battlestar Galactica, political speeches and articles from the 2012 election season, and the theoretical pieces that connect these two texts with my own analysis. My purpose was to demonstrate how biopolitics is currently at work on women and minority bodies, specifically how the state intersects with understandings of the body, both cyborg and biological, citizenship, and medical discourse to limit the autonomy and privacy of particular bodies. While it may seem strange to juxtapose a fictional television series with the reality of recent political campaigns, these are all constructed narratives imbued with ideology. And as the previous quote from Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale suggests, if we do not take the time to recognize and respond to these intrusions on personal and bodily freedom, today's fiction might be tomorrow's reality.